right, welcome everybody who is joining us via Facebook, or I know a few of you are joining us watching on our YouTube channel, so I always make a point to say hello. We're waiting for a few more people to join us on Zoom as well, and then we'll get started on this glorious Monday morning. And in the meantime, as I always invite you to, you can begin right now without waiting for everybody else to join by simply closing your eyes and taking a minute or two to completely relax. I know I say that every time, but to me it's really so important a way to step into meditation. Those first couple of minutes when we are really able to take a few breaths to let go of all the stress and all the tension, the ways the bodies are contracting, especially when there is like a little ache or pain. And perhaps you are aware of such an ache or pain in your body, and use those moments to really create spaciousness around those places, to breathe with them, and to remove the ego's contraction around it. I always say there's pain because all of us find pain and aches in our physical self. But then we layer on top of that suffering. And the suffering is all the stories we tell about our aches and pains. How we resist them, how we wish them away, how we want our experience to be different than it is. And so there is this kind of a stranglehold that the mind creates around the aches and pains. So always as you begin your meditation practice, find a way to release that contraction, that mind contraction around the aches and pain. Doesn't mean that we're not going to feel those aches and pain. They're still there. But we don't have to add anything to it. So we use that stepping into meditation to deeply relax. To relax the belly, which is the seat of our emotions. To relax the face, which is the seat of our thoughts. Maybe not the seat, but where the body summatizes, if you want. With every out breath, to let go a little more, to let be a little more. To be surrendered to right now, just as it is, just as we are, without wishing ourselves or our experience to be any different than it is. It is the same, with the mental turmoil. The stories that have a stranglehold on us. And just like with every ache and pain, we can just simply create spaciousness around those stories as well. Not to deny their presence, not to deny what they are telling. But to hold them a little bit more, I would say, lightly. We don't have to believe everything we think. And there are thoughts that are critical to our life, our survival, our evolution. But we can't let them overwhelm us. So we hold them, like I said, lightly. We appreciate them being there, but we don't collapse around them or into them. And that allows us the ability to observe, to look at them from different perspectives, to ask ourselves, is whatever arising in our thoughts, the stories, this thought is true or not? It gives us that opportunity to truly look and truly evaluate the value of that story or of that thought. And if it is valuable, if it is necessary, then we follow it. I've found in my years of practice that most often they're not valuable or necessary. They're just good at adding to my misery. So that's what meditation does. It allows us to create that spaciousness, a little bit of a distance from our experience, however it presents itself, physical, emotional, or I would say intellectual, mind-related, thought-related. So we're not enslaved really to all those sensations, emotions, and thoughts. So we can be more discerning. So it is with that intention that I invite you to step into Shalom, into the space of wholeness, harmony, and inner peace. Shalom. And finding our breath again. The natural breath, the natural rhythm of the body breathing. You are not whatever content is arising right now. You are not sensations. You are not emotions. You are not the thoughts. All of them arise, present to the observer within. You are presence. You are the field of awareness within which all arises. You are the consciousness that contains everything and is contained by nothing. You are wildly magnificent and infinitely precious. Breathe and rest. Keep turning to that presence you are. And let the drama of the world melt from your mind. Step into the heart space that you are. Become stillness. Become silence. Become the heart of love that embraces everything, that rejects nothing. You are that. And we gently come back, gently let go of our practice. Re-entering again the make-believe world that we are the thoughts, the emotions, and the sensations, which simply is a different state of awareness. What our mystical teachers, our Kabbalists, would call a collapsed consciousness. Dualistic consciousness. And so we transition, perhaps taking a couple of deeper breaths and beginning to wiggle our toes, our fingers, our hands and our feet, and stretching the body in any way that feels supportive. And as always, we'll close our practice together, sharing the benefits we might have received with all beings in the world, that this practice be not a selfish practice, that it be for the greater good of all, that all might find harmony, wholeness, inner peace, that all might find Shalom. Wadani, thank you for your presence.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Boda Ani, thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Ani, till tomorrow.
On Thursday. See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Take care, everybody.